Great day, amazing souls. How are you feeling? So, today, we got a good one. So, I was in my travels. For you who are new or don't normally watch, my travels are my dreams. I just call them travels because I don't resonate with the dreams. Anyway, so as I'm traveling, I was awakened out of my resting place. And what was going on, it made me realize this: losing everything will put you in a position to gain everything or gain more, right? But then I seen a post and it said you can't lose what you're not attached to. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. So that further let me know that I was attached to those things that I lost, right? Was really attached because you're not going to notice the things that you've lost. Like, oh, well, next thing, I'll get it back. That could be with family, that could be with friends, that could be with relationships, that could be with vehicles and houses and jewelry and clothes. It could be anything, right? And I wanted to tell y'all this little story real quick. When I was younger, is 9 of me and my siblings. And whenever something would happen, my family, my mom, my grandma, everyone would come to me. And I'm like, well, I'm not the adult here, but why is everyone coming to me? Right? And at some point, I became a crutch for those around me. And I became attached. My ego became attached to being wanted, to being needed, you know. And the thing about it is, being needed, it was an ego attachment because it wasn't genuine. Coming from either end, coming from my end or their end, it wasn't genuine. It wasn't authentic. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say it wasn't authentic, and I'm gonna say on my end, can't speak for everyone else, but on my end, um, it was more of a because I didn't have individuals that I can depend on. I felt that nurturing others would fulfill that what I was lacking, and that was far from the truth. So as I became it became a challenge for me to detach from individuals because I thought that I needed them and they needed me. When no, source has source has the last say. Source has the whole. I don't. Why do I feel like someone needs me? That's ridiculous. No one needs me. They want me. 333. They want the feeling of comfort, which I give. But then when I need comfort, where do I go? If I'm pouring in someone else's cup, if you're pouring into someone else's cup, that means your cup should be reciprocated with being filled. And if you're not being reciprocated, if your cup is not being filled, then there is a imbalance in the relationship there. And that is the one thing that Source says, we don't need that. We don't need that. And it'll be put on your heart to be in imbalanced within, because it's like you want to leave this situation but you don't know how, or you don't have nowhere else to go, or you don't have anyone else to turn to, or you don't have any other um, support. And when we hold on to things that no longer serve us, it can get ugly and muddy. It can get ugly and muddy. So you cannot lose what you're not attached to, and that's the whole point of um, being detached from something. It's so crazy because I heard a saying the other day, and I never heard this. Someone said you will never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. 505. I didn't get it at first, but then it hit me. You have to detach. You will detach one way or another. At least your physical will detach. Your mind may be still attached at that time. However, your physical will detach. Will detach. And I was like, whoa. The whole point is to be able to enjoy, explore, experiment. Ex- I said explore. What's the experience, right? Anything beyond that is unhealthy. We have to be able to let go at a moment's. Oh, and look, me, woo, I, I've been known to get clingy to to the nouns, right? I'm learning to detach from people, places, and things. Understanding that everything has its place. And when we understand that person, place, or thing, place, I forgot where I was. The planes keep coming, and I seen something else disturbing. I know you hear this plane. This is like the fifth plane since I've been making this video. But um, if you haven't heard it today, I love you. Detach from the people, places, and things around you. Peace.